Halloween is fast approaching, so here are 31 horror movies for the 31 days of October. Here we go! First up is Coraline. I am obsessed with this movie. It is so beautiful. I love stop motion so much. The Bay is a very underrated mockumentary. I watched this at 2 a.m. a few years back, and I thought it was a real thing that happened. Always gotta shout out Malignant. It is so good. One of my favorite twists from a movie ever. Final Destination 3 is my pick for the Final Destination franchise. They're all okay, but Final Destination 3 is really, really good. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's dumb as hell, but in the best ways. Evil Dead 2013. If you want something bloody, then oh damn, it does not get much bloodier than this. Scream is probably one of the best slasher movies of all time, and the final 20 minutes of this movie are just fantastic. Beetlejuice is my personal favorite movie of all time, and the Halloween vibes are all there. It is just perfect. Pearl might be hit or miss for some people. This is the movie for you if you want to see someone completely unravel and go nuts. Donnie Darko, while not necessarily a horror movie, it has some creepy moments in it, and the vibes are there. People love The Descent. It's a creepy cave movie with cave dwellers. It is so violent and vicious. The Frighteners is a movie I watched recently, full of ghosts and silly characters. The 2009 Friday the 13th remake is a great slasher, and I would say it's better than pretty much all of the older ones. Wreck is a Spanish found footage movie, very creepy throughout, but that final scene is so damn scary. The Autopsy of Jane Doe is wonderful. It all takes place at a morgue, and the mystery surrounding the body of Jane Doe I thought was really interesting. If you love witches, The Craft is for you. It is perfect for the Halloween season. It might be a hot take, but I think Alien Covenant is one of the best movies out of the Alien franchise. Such a cool origin story, and David is such a menace in this. Little Shop of Horrors is one of my favorite musicals ever. All of the songs are bangers, and it's a movie about a killer plant, so I mean, like, what's not to love? Brain Dead or Dead Alive might be one of the bloodiest and most insane horror movies I have ever seen. The Menu's a movie I try to get all of my friends to watch. Ralph Fiennes as Chef Slowick, pun intended, chef's kiss, man. He is just fantastic. Lake Mungo might be one of the creepiest movies I've ever seen. It's a slow burn, but this thing had me shaken in my boots. Death Becomes Her is such cartoonish, wacky fun. All three main characters are just a blast. Hush is a home invasion movie, but our main character is a deaf woman. I could watch this movie over and over again. Stop motion is a bit of a slow burn, but if you love cool effects and stop motion in general, this is a banger. The Strangers Prey at Night is just violence for the sake of violence. No One Will Save You has aliens, and it's also somewhat of a home invasion movie. The Substance! Everyone should watch The Substance. It gets better and better with every minute that goes by. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is a very funny murder mystery. Every character is pretty stupid, but that's what makes this movie work so well. It 2017, Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise is complete magic. It's the movie that got me into horror, so I have to show it some love. Barbarian is one of the greatest horror movies from the last 25 years. I hype this thing up all the time, and I will never stop. Finally, we have Sinners. It deserves all of the love it's getting. Wonderful characters, amazing music. The last half of the movie is just so much damn fun. I'm also going to shout out the Saw franchise and the Resident Evil franchise. Both are super fun to binge. Yeah, those are the 31 horror movies for the 31 days of October. Screw you, Alan.